Hey Taurus, it's Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to the channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm here with my dogs. We always do dogs, coffee, and tarot on this channel. As you know, if you've been here before, you guys want to say hello to Taurus? You do. Here's Sparky. Sparky is a border collie, and he's a registered therapy dog. And Chippy, come up here, Chippy. This is Chippy, my other dog, and Chippy has his own channel. I'll put a link up here so you can check him out. Thanks, you guys. I always have the dogs come in because they help ground the energy, just like with electricity, right? They make the lights shine brighter. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, Taurus, I'm going to use a whole new deck for you today. And I've already pre-shuffled, but let me just give it one more shuffle with your energy in it. And let's see what's coming up, Taurus. Chippy has some awesome readings for you, Taurus. Some of you have seen them, some of you may not have, so be sure to check out his channel if you're a dog lover. Right, Chippy? All right, so here we go, Taurus. Tuning into you today, and let's see what's coming up. I feel something bright and sunny already, and I don't know what this is going to show me. Here's Two of Swords, so I'm not sure why I'm feeling bright and sunny, except I'm seeing it. Got Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Let's see. Interesting cards so far, Taurus. So let me look at these up close for a second for you. So Nine of Wands and Four of Cups. There's something here, Taurus, where I feel like you are holding back on something. Okay? So I'm getting like you're holding on to your financial stuff, your money, for one thing, okay? I feel like you might be concerned about this for some reason. This Ten of Pentacles is in the crossing position, and there's something here where you're having a hard time either making a decision, or there's some sort of a power struggle or something like that coming up. So let's see where this goes, Taurus. I always pull these by feel, because I can literally feel the energy coming in here. And we've got the High Priestess. Yeah, so the High Priestess is about things being revealed, things coming to the surface for you at this time. I feel like at this time, but also you may have already discovered some sort of secrets or had some sort of divine guidance or something like that going forward. You can see there's a lot of wisdom about this. This High Priestess, which represents a psychic or intuition, dreams, anything like that, visions. I get the sense that there's a lot of contemplation that's gone on about your finances, about decisions. I feel like this is part of why you're holding back. I think you're contemplating something really heavily, Taurus, proceeding very carefully. You know, when I see these two cards coming up, this is all about holding back, waiting, you know, not maybe because you have to, but because you're making very careful decisions and you're really tuning into your intuition at this time. And Taurus, you guys are very intuitive. I've seen this from the start, very, very intuitive. So let's see what's coming up in Taurus' immediate future. Well, this is really good. You've contemplated all the right things, apparently. Here is your Six of Wands, which is the victory card, Taurus. So this is all about you winning. And it's not just winning, but it's people noticing your win. It's a bit of a public win. You know, maybe there's an award that you're getting or something like that. Can't wait to clarify that. I always dig in and, you know, get you more details as I go along, so hang in there. Also, I meant to tell you earlier, I have a surprise somewhere during this reading. I am going to be doing a giveaway for a free personal reading. So many of you have been requesting that recently, and I can't handle all the requests, but I'm going to choose one winner for a free personal reading, and it is a video reading, okay? It's not like you're getting on the phone with me, just to be clear. As much as I would love that, I just can't do it right now. But maybe someday, who knows? But this reading is a video reading for you personally, and if you win this, okay, now there's going to be a clue during this reading, and I will announce the winner in the next reading. Okay, so today what you need to do is watch this all the way through to find the clue. It's hidden somewhere in this reading. It's going to be dropped in. And what you need to do is guess, make your best guess. You don't have to be right to win, but you do have to say something to enter, okay? So make your best guess about what you think this clue means that I'm giving you. And I think it's going to be fairly obvious. We'll see. And make a comment. In your comments, you can comment as many times as you want. You can make as many guesses as you want. And you can also do this not only on Taurus video, but on the other videos this week. Pisces, Aries, or Aries. Did I say that? Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces and Taurus. So any of those four that are coming out today, you can enter. And somebody will be chosen from each of those four. So there'll be four winners. And one from each video, hope I'm explaining this right, one from each video, and we'll get in contact afterwards if you're the winner, but I'll be announcing the winner, okay? So there you go, good luck. Be sure to watch the whole thing so you find it, okay? Because I don't even know where I'm putting it in yet. It's gonna be fun though. It's going to be really fun. It's a cool thing. Okay, so here we go. 7 of Cups. You're not clear on anything, Taurus, especially everything I just said, right? You're like, what did she say? Let me go back and replay that. Tammy's a mess this morning. Here we go. Okay, so 7 of Cups, but seriously, coming up in your more immediate, your more extended future, there's fogginess. I feel like you're not quite clear how you're proceeding, and this is part of this contemplation I'm seeing with the High Priestess. You're really tuning into your intuition, and you're like, why is it not clearer? Why is it not clearer? I want definite answers, and I'll just tell you, sometimes we don't get definite answers as much as we would like, okay? Sometimes the more in tune you are, the more subtle the messages can be. You know, they never come at you with some big loud voice. If you're hearing the big loud voice in your head, you know what I mean? I don't mean like the voices in your head. You know what I mean? Like if you're hearing that inner voice that's super loud, that's your ego. All right? If you're hearing the inner voice that says yes, that's your intuition. It's that little quiet voice. Okay? It's a quiet voice. It's very calm, it's very peaceful. The ego is the one that can lead you astray. You know, lead you down the wrong path, and that would be the loud, blaring noise, okay? So it's good to discern between the two of those, and I think that's what you're doing. I think that's why some of you are not clear at this time, okay? Hope that helped. Seems like you needed to know that. Okay, so here we go. One of these days, I'm going to do a class on how to really develop your intuition, because a lot of people have asked me that too. Let me know if you're interested in that too. So we've got 5 of Swords. There's some kind of negativity being projected onto you. Somebody's not seeing you who you really are. Not yet. And it's funny, the last reading was about that too. Some people are seeing you for your really, really brilliant, bright light, Taurus. But somebody's seeing you, they're projecting their own stuff onto you at this time. So we'll find out who this is. And I would say, you know, for the large majority, they'd be wrong. You know, all of you Taurus that come into this channel are of the light, you know, and that's a whole different thing from whoever's seeing you, like this 5 of Swords. So we've got Queen of Pentacles. This is your hopes. Yes, of course, you're hoping for the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She has her nice things, but also she's very nurturing, very organized. Very pragmatic, you know, very practical queen. I really like the Queen of Pentacles, and this is all about grounding resources, you know, bringing resources in. And again, the first thing I saw was your 10 of Pentacles, which is financial stability, is showing up in the challenge position at this time. And then we've got, you're hoping for Queen of Pentacles. So you're hoping for your finances and your resources and your assets and things like that to improve. So let's get the final word here, and the final word is the Page of Wands. So there's some kind of really good news coming in, Taurus. Yeah, really good news coming in. I'm going to clarify and see what that is, but let me just move these cards. All right, Taurus, let's do some clarification here for you. Why is this Two of Swords most significant at this time? This stalemate, almost like you're in a tug of war about something, some decision that's holding you up with finances. Yeah, it may be something you've walked away from or you're contemplating walking away from. Maybe a job, maybe a relationship, maybe where you live. Various things, any kind of situation or person. I feel like at this time you're ready to say goodbye to something, but I think you're in indecision about it. There's reluctance to do it. You know, and it might be because it's going to affect your financial stability if you walk away from a job or person or a situation, or if you want to move and it costs you more money. You know, there's something where it's affecting resources, okay? Saying goodbye to something. Ten of Pentacles in the crossing position is clarified by Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about juggling money here, Taurus. I feel like there's great consideration about money and resources at this time. Let's see where this goes. Because what's on your mind is something is draining you, and what is this one again? Something's draining you and you're holding back. Something's draining you and you're really holding back on it. Now, I just heard a tone in my ear. It's some sort of a download tone, okay? Something important they're trying to call your attention to about being drained. Oh, it's whoever sees you as this negative energy. Yeah, this person, whoever's projecting that onto you. We'll get to that. Hold on a second, okay? This draining is this is really interesting. This is going full circle here, Taurus. So this feeling of being drained is because you're thinking about this big win that's coming up. Now, this big win is in your immediate future. So no wonder you're thinking about it. You probably already know about this, or you're hoping for it because it's there. It's definitely coming up, a victory. And here's the victory too, but it's clarifying feeling drained. So there may be some award or promotion or something like that, or any sort of thing where you're feeling like you're a big win for Taurus. You know, it could be, like I said, relocating. It could be anything that you feel like brings you success, but it's feeling draining right now. So you're having to work for it. You're having to push toward it, and it may be costing you money to get there, okay? Maybe you're taking a class to expand your business and it's costing you money at this moment, but it will expand it later and the big win is on the way, okay? Let's see, what are you holding back on? This Four of Cups, yeah. Strength, yeah. I get the sense that you're holding back on strength at this time. There's some discontent with this card, but also a lot of inner strength. And it's interesting, the lions, the strength card, and also in another deck, a different lion card's been coming up. It's like people are becoming their own leader. I feel like Taurus, you in particular, you're your own leader right now. You're not waiting on some authority figure to tell you how to do something or what you should do. It's like you're tuning in to yourself, to your own intuition, which we see next in this High Priestess. Good for you, Taurus. That's how it should be. You know what's best for yourself, you know. The experts, not so much all the time. King of Swords. Huh. Okay, so this is interesting. King of Swords is all about logic, and this is all about intuition. And I almost feel like you're at odds with this a little bit. Like you're trying to tune into your intuition, but you're also trying to be logical. And there may be somebody else who's saying, Taurus, just do the logical thing, right? So it could actually be this figure, you know, who's saying, just be logical, Taurus. Why are you over there meditating? You know, something like that. Why are you over there watching that tarot reading on YouTube when you could be following the experts' advice, right? There's something like that. Okay, so Six of Wands. Your big victory that's in your immediate future, Taurus. Let's clarify that. clarified by 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. This totally makes sense to me. You're growing something new. Okay, so either this victory allows you to start something new, you know, to make money in a different way. All right? Or growing something in a different way brings in your victory. Either way, they go hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? Here you go. Take a good look at these, because this is where you're headed. This is in your immediate future, like today when you watch this, or next week, okay? It's up close. This is your up close future. You're going to get some word on that. Now, your more extended future is having to do with this 7 of Cups, the confusion card, okay? Be sure to look for the clues, by the way. The clue to get a free reading. It's in this video somewhere. Okay, Knight of Wands. Yeah, so your confusion is, should I move? Should I throw caution to the wind? This is going to make everything like up in the air, you know, if I make this decision. And that's why you're a little bit confused about it. And also you might be confused about where you're going if you're deciding you really want to like move. You might be like, where do I go? Knight of Wands is often the relocation card, Taurus, okay? Who is looking at you at this negative energy? I think you're wanting to make these changes because of this. This person is like projecting this onto you, you know? Death card. Could be a Scorpio. You know, Death card does represent the Scorpio sign. But as a separate message, it's this negative energy you're feeling from somebody, whoever it's coming from. You probably know who it is. That person is causing you to end something and go forward with something new. And again, it can be in any walk of life. Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. This is very you, Taurus. And this is where you're headed. This is what you're hoping for at this time. Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles, again, has to do with your finances. This whole reading has a lot to do with considerations about finances. Yeah, 2 of Wands, you're afraid to make the wrong decision. You want to get here, but you're like, what if I make the wrong decision? 2 of Wands reversed came up. Your final outcome is this beautiful good news card, which is the Page of Wands. If you can see it, there's a little glare. Yeah, some kind of really good news coming in for you. Let's see what that is. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're totally growing something new. This can be starting a whole new business or a creative project. It's often the entrepreneur card. It can be something like even a side hustle that then turns into something like a whole new empire, you know, because I feel like you're going in this direction of a lot more money, Taurus. You're headed towards grounding your finances and that sort of thing. Let me just get one more overview card here. Final words for Taurus here. Final words on this for Taurus, and I am going to take this over to the extended reading and get you another 15 minutes or so of deep dive on this, okay? 5 of Cups. Wow. I think you've been through some sort of betrayal, Taurus. I mean, this 5 of Cups is all about feeling like somebody didn't treat you right. Somebody left you out in the cold. Maybe somebody hurt your finances, or you're afraid they are draining you, or they are draining you. So there's something here that you're trying to get away from. This 5 of Cups, of feeling sad. You know, something you're sad about, a lot of you, in making these changes and doing the whole new beginning thing, new journey and stuff. So I'm going to take it over there and over to the extended next, and we'll see where it goes. I'm just going to pick right up on this and keep going and dig deeper at your wins and this good news coming in, because you are going to be growing something new, but I think having to do something new is making some of you feel sad. You know, new beginnings are great, but then you've got to leave something behind to get that new beginning, and there's the catch, right? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. I always give you the full reading, but I started doing the extendeds to get you more, and it does double my workload. So I do ask $5.55 for the extended. Most people tell me it's well worth it. So I hope to see you over there, and be sure to drop in your comment to get your, if you want a chance at a free reading. If you missed it, go back and watch again, because there's a clue somewhere in this reading. Okay, and I'll be announcing it next video, the next Taurus video, the winner of the Taurus. Okay, and you can enter as many times as you want, and be sure to check out Chippy's channel. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. So this might be your clue, you guys. So if you can guess what this means, just use one word or two, whatever, in the comments, and I'm going to choose randomly somebody to get a free personal reading, which I know a lot of you have wanted. So I'm going to do one for each sign, and you can enter as many times as you want, put as many comments as you want. I don't care if you spam the comments. And you can do it on each of the signs. Like if you're a Taurus, you can still enter on Pisces, you know, vice versa, whatever. So I'm going to give you the clue based on this new deck of cards. See if you can guess. So the card I have chosen, I'm going to show it to you, is the Six of Cups. Oh wow, this is super special. So something, this card represents something coming back from the past. All right, there's your clue. Good luck.